let's move on into the next track here with Geordie Greep and the New Sound, which is going to be the title track of the album, The New Sound. A lot of you had said, like, hey, keep going with this album, keep going. And I told you, as long as there's a decent demand for it, I'm happy to keep on listening because I am very and thoroughly entertained listening to this. So we're going to listen to this track. I see that it is instrumental because there's no lyrics, as I tried pulling them up right now, and it said, this is instrumental. So let's go ahead and listen to it. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. Can't catch the hits. They dove into that. This sounds so fun and festive. Oh. Oh, that's lively. That is explosive. Love the drumming. That is a jazz fusion-y bass like solo, basically. That was almost a lick in there. I heard it. That felt like the most energetic intermission ever. Because, like, you know, after the first three tracks, to me, like, especially as an instrumental, this feels like a little bit of an intermission. Like, it's a break, but it don't feel like a break. You know, it just feels like this little bit of an extended outro from the previous track from Holy Holy before it moves on into the next track, which is Walk Up. And I really like how solidly played this is. I mean, the whole album is incredibly played, but I like how you can really hear and, in a sense, see the ligaments and the tendons and the nerves of the band on display here, especially the bass playing, which here I believe is going to be John Jones who's playing the bass on this track. The part where about 3/4 of the way through where he rips out of there and just puts on this display of kind of a solo, and then from then forward he's carrying it on like on his back from there. Just really, really wonderful. The drums, the way that they present themselves, could have been something a little bit more standard, could have been something much more straightforward, but there's constantly evolution happening in the drums and the way they played the rhythm from, you know, because this whole thing kind of to me sounds like this progressive lounge kind of sound, right? It has a loungy kind of sound. It's rich. It's slightly exotic. It kind of reminds me of like when you would watch a movie and you would see like they would show Vegas, like 80s or 60s, maybe early 90s even. It has that kind of Technicolor-ish look to me, and it has that kind of filter, if you will, on it. And at the same time, it is not loungy. It is not relaxing or resting on its laurels. It is explosive and very lively and doing something, like I said, very progressive. And I think that that's so interesting to listen to it. This is one of those songs where on a first listen, I'm listening to the bass. On the next listen, maybe I listen to the guitar. On the next listen, maybe I listen to the drums a little more, you know? Because there's always something to pick out and listen to in a track this dense. And for a track that's only 4 minutes and 47 seconds, it goes by blitzingly fast, and there's a lot of depth to it. That's fantastic. Very, very jazzy. I love like I said, I couldn't help but pay attention to the bass, especially on the latter half. The way it just rips off and begins this kind of jazz fusion-esque sound was just really, really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. So let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Don't know why I did this. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all then. Bye.